Hello, everyone. I'm Nate Myers. This is a Google Hangout on Air. It's a perfect way for companies to be able to have business meetings or create presentations if they're not able to be there in person. Luckily, I was able to speak with Brother Christensen and submit my final presentation this way. So without further ado, this is my final presentation. I'm going to be answering the questions: what were my responsibilities? How well did I perform? How did what I did in my agency relate to the readings that I've learned in class and throughout the program, and how much of what I learned was applicable to my future career. So just to start off, I interned with Fusion 360 Studios. Just let me pull up their website real quick. Bear with me 1 second while I pull that up. All right, this is their website. They do digital marketing, basically. They focus a lot on SEO, which is search engine optimization. And that is basically getting higher in the rankings on Google. I didn't understand how much of an integral part of what we do in social media, how much SEO actually applies to that. So this is their website. They work for a lot of different companies, Ford, Robert J. DeBry. This is my personal page on their website. They added me to their company. Just a couple fun little stats. And these are actually my 5 traits from the Gallup Strengths Finder from our communications class. So that was really cool. My responsibilities basically included producing articles, blogs, stories, and lists for SEO purposes. Basically, these would be published on third-party article sites where people could search about whatever it was, personal injury, phlebotomy training, mortgages, digital marketing, whatever that may be. This is, let me show you, these are all the pieces that I produced for Fusion 360 this semester. It was extremely extensive and a lot of work each week. I produced between 17 to 20 pieces, which totaled in about 20 hours of work a week that I produced for this company. All in all, I'm going to be producing just short of 320 articles, which is an insane amount. When I've told other people involved in digital marketing that I was producing this amount of content, they were absolutely blown away. It was very high for them, which led me to kind of, wonder for myself, am I being taken advantage of, or is this just mass producing and taking advantage of basically free labor at the internship? Anyways, I learned a ton. Whatever their reasons were, I learned a lot about SEO and a lot about writing. And I have probably the most extensive portfolio out of anyone I've seen as far as writing goes. This is Robert J. DeBry's official online blog. I was involved in a lot of these pieces, especially where I produced own content, which is content that they actually post on their blog or on their personal website. I wrote this one, When Injury Doesn't Appear Until After an Accident. I wrote Speeding, Life in the Fast Lane, Driver's Education and Liability, and Utah's recent involvement with defective products. They focus a lot on personal injury cases in Utah and helping people get the just compensation that they deserve if they've been wronged by a company. But yeah, so the other questions were, how well did I perform? Honestly, I consider that I was one of the best at the company. Most of the people didn't make it through the 4 months. They were either let go for plagiarism or for not meeting their deadlines or different things. They were not hesitant there to cut people loose and just move on. The fact that I was able to make it the full 4 months, and not only that, but be moved up to produce owned content like blogs, was a testament to me of how well I was doing and that I was performing as expected. How did what I learned relate to the readings that I'd had in social media classes? Honestly, I haven't read a ton about SEO. Particularly, we focus a lot on the different platforms like Facebook and Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever that may be. SEO kind of falls under its own different category that's all inclusive of everything online. for me to see the application of what I've learned and see how much that affected SEO and see that SEO was very important, was very beneficial to me. It didn't necessarily relate to a lot of the courses I've had at LDS Business College, and that can be a good and a bad thing. It was good for me because I learned a lot of applicable, real things that I'll be able to apply and help other companies as I go into social media marketing myself. Which leads into the last question: how much of what I learned at my internship was applicable to my further career? I would say everything that I've learned and all of the experience that I've had in SEO especially will be extremely beneficial. When it comes down to it, businesses want to be on that first page of Google listings. That's where people are looking for answers. About 76%, if I'm not mistaken, 76% of Google searches don't look at the second page. You got to be on that first page if you want your website to be successful. And getting on that first page is all about search engine optimization, SEO. And so me being able to help clients and help customers get to that point is extremely important and beneficial. So that is my presentation for my social media marketing internship class. I hope you've all enjoyed and been able to learn something about SEO and Fusion 360 as an agency. Best of luck in your future pursuits, and we'll see you around. Thank you so much.